up guys, this is BroodyF22 bringing you the latest in Let's Plays, and today we will be continuing our Datacron guide for Balmorra. As you can see, we are at the speeder for the Balmorran spaceport in the lovely little complex we have here. And what we want to do is we want to go down here to the Corinth Imperial Outpost Skyhopper, and that is where we will find our first Datacron.
The route is confirmed.
These ones are relatively easy to find, it's not that much work, but when you get up to the high level planet, it's definitely going to be a lot harder. Like the jumping puzzles are going to get a lot more interesting. These ones is all about falling and finding, so these ones are relatively easy. And once here, you will want to mount up, if you have one, and you will want to run off in this direction. Because what we need to do is go from here, all the way down here, to Outpost Victory right here. This one is just kind of sitting there out in the open, so it's easier to find than all the others. Hopefully I'm high leveled enough now not to be bothered by the mobs here. Small mishap there as I went in the wrong direction, but now we're on the right track. We shall keep going. Making sure I'm going in the right direction. I quite often run around with my map up, that's nothing new. Sorry if that gets in the way, guys. Okay, now this is where you want to go, avoiding the mobs like I am. You want to run around here to this grassy area, little clearing.
I'm ready.
You see right in front of me is a hill, you're going to want to run up that hill. Dismount first for it. Now it may look camouflaged like it's part of the scenery, but there is in fact a way up here. So run up here, and then that in turn will lead you to this pathway, in which you want to run up. And now you will see quite a few beast mobs. You want to avoid them as much as possible, because you might get killed if you are lower level than I am. And you aren't very well geared. See, now you will start hearing the Datacron. Now, in a minute, you should see the strength Datacron. And there we go, now we have our Datacron of strength. And I will continue this video once I'm at my next destination. Okay, now as you can see, we're at our next destination, and we are now in Bugtown. And what you want to do is, instead of going over to the Datacron now, you will want to mount up, and you will want to go under the platform, which I'll show you in a second. You want to go down here, and you want to run along under the platform you were just on, across next to the water, following this faint pathway here. Now over in the distance you will see a small tent. This is where you will want to go because you need something from over here to get the Datacron, because if you don't have it you will not be able to get your Datacron of willpower. Now, avoiding the mobs, of course, because there are a lot of beast mobs here too. Now, this vendor here will sell what you need.
Take a look.
The lost
Everything you
code
see is for
cylinder,
sale.
you need that, because without it you won't be able to get your Datacron. So it's 5,000 credits. You should have 5,000 credits now, so it should be easy for you. You want to buy that.
Come back anytime.
This, I want to see what's in here. Doesn't
Reporting.
think there's anything in here. I can't open it anyway, so let's go. Mount up again, and we shall now cross back over the water, avoiding the mob. If not, just keep running because you shouldn't be able to catch you if you mount it up. Back on the pathway that we came over from, we shall return to the platform. Now, instead of going back on the platform, what you want to do is you want to keep running once you get back up the hill. Avoiding the mobs, again, like, because they're pretty high leveled and will easily kill you. If you aren't very high leveled. Or well geared for that matter. Now, like I said, just keep running because they will leave you alone after a while. Oh my gosh, it's becoming like a maze of these things. Colicoids everywhere. I chose a terrible way to do this. And running again, because they will not chase you after a small minute. Oh my gosh, I definitely chose the wrong way. Do not go this way, guys. Note. Yeah, I won't be able to get up there. You're gonna have to go the long way. Past more colicoids. Definitely do not go this way because if you are not higher leveled, you will be annihilated unless you're actually really good at avoiding mobs. Now this here is where you want to get to. It's right next to the little outpost thing where you'll have a mission. Now you don't want to go in there because there are lots of mobs over there, obviously. You want to run up here instead because this is where the Datacron is. It's across the bridge over there in that little box. You needed the lost code cylinder so you could open it because without it you're not getting your Datacron. I think it's only open for a certain period of time as well, so if there's like other people on the planet who want it, you can be nice to them and they're like, hey, I'm getting the Datacron, come over if you want it in Bugtown. Now we have our willpower Datacron. I will travel to the next destination and I will see you there. Now we are at our next destination in the Markaran Plains, Markaran Imperial Outpost, and from here you're going to want to go in this direction. Mount up again. And from here, you're going to want to go over here. You're traveling out of the complex. You're going to want to go to the droid factory, which is in this direction. There are quite a few mobs inside the droid factory, so again, it is imperative to be geared and leveled for this. The only reason I'm getting the Datacrons now after I finish the story is because I want to do it in order. So, you know, if you're doing the missions and you'll want to do the Datacrons shortly afterwards, I suppose. And there we are, the droid factory is in sight. Yokara Droid Factory. Once here, you're going to want to run inside, past this guy who gives you a mission if you want to do it. You'll be dismounted. Yep, there we go.
I'm here as summoned.
You can see there are already mobs in here. You want to avoid them as best you can. You want to go all the way over here to the assembly line. I'm not sure I'll be able to avoid this one. Yeah, nah, I just effed up then. This guy's killing me.
For the Empire!
Avoid as many as possible so that I don't have to get into combat.
You're stable.
Well, there are a lot of enemies over there. And of course, we miss the elevator as soon as we get here. Great. Start elevator music. Do 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 do. And here we go, onto the elevator. Now once you make it to the assembly line, you want to avoid these guys. I'm going to, but for the sake of wasting time during the combat. Now we see why it is imperative to be geared and leveled for this. See, there's gold, and there's a heavy water rod over there. Now what you want to do is jump over here, because right in that little box thing right there is where you want to find the Datacron. Just jump down. Not this way, stay away from that guy too. Now, it is in here, you want to go. You really need to time your jumps for this because it is very tricky. You want to use the walk to get onto the platforms. There we go. Casually walk over. I'm not sure if I can make this without this, but I'm going to see, so we're going to jump in a second. We'll jump and then over. Alright, made it. Cool. Now see the aim, the Datacron is all the way down there. And I think I have to jump this one too. Jump. Oh, just made it almost far enough. Oh, that was horrible. That was horrible if I had to go do that again. Anyway, you're at your aim Datacron. And now that we have that Datacron, I will see you at the next destination. And now we are at the Sundari Flatlands, Sundari Battle Zone speeder. And we were going to be running off in this direction. Nanta. You're going to want to run in this direction because you want to go from here all the way up this little road here until you get to the Balmorra Arms Factory right here, because you want to go inside the complex there. So I am going to resume this video once I get inside the Balmorra Arms Factory. Now that you have made it to the Balmorra Arms Factory, you'll want to head inside. We're going to get dismounted in a bit.
My lord.
Now you want to head over in this direction, past the mobs. I'm pretty sure you have to go this way for a class quest as well. So you want to go from there all the way up to that little door on the platform, which I'll show you how to get to. Just gonna get
Fight is upon us.
and just keep running straight. It's not usually this clear. Someone's already been through here and killed a few of these guys. So be careful if you guys go through this. I'm gonna run up here. Now I'm gonna try and avoid the mobs just for the sake of wasting time killing them. So we're gonna jump through here. Hopefully I can avoid them. And yes, made it good. And nice, the elevator comes down just as I'm getting there. Once you're on the second level, you're going to want to follow the pathway out here to leave the complex. And you're going to want to run out this door. Like I said, not usually this clear. Someone's been through here. Now mount up, and you want to head up in this direction. This one is a cunning Datacron, and it is a bit deceiving because it's pretty well hidden if you don't know where to look. It's been a bit sneaky and cunning. Lol, with my bad pun then. You're heading past here, you pass the ships and the guns. What you want to do is you want to go down here. And then you want to start running in the water. Now you can hear the Datacron because it is right under the bridge at this little dirt bit right here. And there you go, you have your cunning Datacron.
Lead the way.
And on that note, I will see you at the last destination, which will be a Matrix Shard. And now we are back to the Gorinth Canyon Troida Military Workshop, because if you don't go here, it's going to be so much harder to get back to where you're trying to go, because see, if you go here, like, you just need to follow this little pathway all the way down here to here where you're trying to go. See, if you went to the Gorinth one, there'd be this hill and it'd be really hard to get to where you're going. There's a lot more running around than if you just went to the Troida Military Workshop. See, you know, you got that little bit there with the hill right here. See, you wouldn't be able to make it. This one really is the shorter way to go. Just make sure I know where I'm going. Sorry if the map flashing up annoys you guys. I need to make sure I'm going where I'm supposed to be. You just want to run down here through this little battlement, I suppose. Moraine Gulch. Avoiding the siege guards. Now, these ones in front of the door you will not be able to avoid, so I'm just going to kill them as quick as possible.
I'm ready. Not with this day.
There are some battles in this little warehouse, the Nibre warehouse, where you will not be able to avoid them, like these ones. You have to avoid them.
I expected that to be a difficult fight.
Now, we should be able to avoid combat here if we just hop over the panel. There we go. Now, kill these guys, or... No, I'm just going to avoid them, actually. Just avoid them as way as I can. Go up to level 2. And once
You're stable.
entering, you will see these two guys here that I'm just going to kill.
Fire at will.
They don't knock me back, of course.
I expected that to be a difficult fight.
Okay, now that's done. You'll see a panel over here. You click it, but so you run over here to click the other one, and you won't be able to because that one would have already expired because the time limit ran out. This is a 2-person Datacron or 2-person Matrix Shard. See, it's in there and you won't be able to get to it because you need 2 people for this. Like, 2 people need to click at the same time. There's also a panel in there in case you get stuck to the other side. So if you do manage to get in and then the other guy takes a while and you can't get him in, you can just click that and let him in. But yeah, there's not really much I can show you because I don't have a willing participant with me right now. I mean, you can use a guildy or a willing participant, it doesn't matter. Just grab someone and get in here and get this. That's about all for this video, because I can't really show you anymore. And thank you for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you have any suggestions, also leave them in the comments below. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next video.